You let me down, Fuji. I refuse to even look at you. You disgust me. I battled you versus the Canon. I knew you would win, but you didn't. Now I can't even look you in the eyes. One of you is going to lose today. Don't look at me. You either.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we have an interesting battle on our hands. Can you tell that one is full frame and one isn't? I doubt you can. But like, there should be exact equivalent Tonys, but how come that one's much wider? You're lying to yourself, Fuji. So we're on the 18mm Tony 2 for the Fuji, 28mm Tony 2.8. Everything on paper is equiv, but that's tighter. Why? You're a lie. One of you's lying. That's not where you win my heart. So we have an interesting battle today. I want to do some vlog tests, which we're doing right now, a little slow-mo street stuff, studio work, all with this lens combo. This should be a very ultimate travel-friendly vlogger setup. Cinematic vids, 28mm, it's doable, is it not? Oh, it's not wide enough. It's plenty wide, clearly, right? You just have to extend it out there and just stop being a baby. There's glass everywhere. I'll put it in your baby milk. First, the Canon. Very different. It's a little, God, there's no lens hood. Why don't you give me a lens hood? It would look so much better. I don't know where to stand, but like, the sun's right there. And if you're pointed towards it, it's just completely washed out, like this. That's the kind of look you get, whereas, oh, Fuji boy has a lens hood. It's still actually corrupting my life right now, but whatever, just shut your mouth. So who has the better stabilization for video? They both have IBIS. This has digital, but it behaves weirdly. Sometimes it's perfect. Other times I turn it on and then it makes it worse. Like, it's user error, but there's some setting, like maybe it's on a focal length. It should be automatic, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, why is that so shaky? Hey, Fuji. You know, they say this is like the oldest lens ever. The autofocus is terrible. This is very reliable, which brings us to our next rant. How's the stab? First, the Canon. So I just did that Zeiss 32mm versus my Canon 50. I was like, I finally found the perfect setup. It's got Zeiss pop. It's a beautiful image. It's tiny and light. So for my outdoor videos from now on, pretty much guaranteed it's going to be shot on that. What the hell's your problem? Oh my God, there's all these bumblebees everywhere. I could be bringing you slow motion glory. Both of them. You want to see it. Wow, I get sidetracked easily. Sorry about that. So I go out, I use the Zeiss lens for the first time. I'm like, oh my God, we're about to have Zeiss Fuji collaboration and it's going to be perfect. The Zeiss pop, everything's going to go well. And it was just, not only did the Canon look better in every single shot with the old EF 50mm, you couldn't match the pop, you couldn't match anything. the autofocus was hunting like a madman, a mad scientist. What the hell was your problem? Like, it was more than any lens I've ever seen. Some people say, oh, you need a modern Fuji lens, and then no, you need a good one. Like, even these old ones, it's not gonna hunt, I almost guarantee it. My settings are perfect, and it's an old lens, somewhat viable system. We're crossing, not to avoid people, I'm very social. So what I noticed was I went out to the field, made a vegetable police video, and for the most part it looked glorious, but it was hunting so much and could have easily ruined my video if I was like caring at all about my image. I don't care, like people are used to it and it's like, okay, whatever, it's not autofocusing great. And then I head out to this lake, found a beautiful spot, and for the most part it was beautiful and glorious, but it was hunting there too. I've just never seen a lens hunt that much. So like, that's clearly not the best 35mm, and hot damn, why did you do it to me? So now like I'm questioning everything. I bought this lens without seeing that footage first, and I was like, okay, we're gonna get a wide angle for vlogging and street stuff, and then the Zeiss, oh my god, it's perfect Fuji setup. And then I just realized what I always do, Canon is better at everything. You suck, you're fun, more dynamic range, as we're seeing right now. Huh? Kind of shows it. Better shadow detail, more cinema look, but then I don't mind the Canon colors ever. So like, it's glorious. And like, what the hell have I done? I wasted so much money. So I think I'm going to sell that Zeiss lens. It's a pity, freaking pity. And maybe get the Fuji 35mm 1.4. That's the only one you can get, or the Minacon. Oh man. So let's go see who does the slow-mo street videography better, and then we'll see if there's any pop on this lens on a train track or something. I'll find a scene. Welcome to my beach home. So what we did there, that was actually quite comfy on the Fuji. It was more comfy in the hand. So we just did nostalgic neg -1 EV comp, hopefully, because usually I've been doing minus, but not enough because all the highlights are clipping. So we just did that, stopped it down to Tony 3.2, which is a 4.8 equiv full frame. manual focus to like 3 meters or something. It felt like it was working. I haven't seen the results yet, but it might have. Versus the Canon, I also, instead of doing C-Log 2, we did faithful. So just regular, no log. That's Canon colors versus Fuji. Interesting twist on color science technology. Don't walk into the water. Are we seeing any pop factor here? It's not the best test, and it's very windy by the water. I did not plan for that. But like, come on now. A 3D popping chair test? I'm way too far away. Not bad. So far, it's a fun little lens. I'm digging it. I'm gonna sell it immediately, but pretty good. Pretty good. And I definitely do not have a purchase announcement. I would never, I'm blocking the wind, buy a Mitacon 65mm Tony 1.4 for medium format Fuji without even owning a Fuji camera. That would be pretty stupid. But I might have. I'm always doing these kind of shots in like a 50 to 85mm for like some super crazy compression, but I do wonder if maybe a wider 35mm or 28 as we're doing now could suffice. It might even be better. I don't really know. So I don't know, if this doesn't pan out, we're just going for a Canon EF 35mm 1.4 Mark I. Against my better judgment, I am now going to enter my ship. Oh, this does not feel right. Oh, I'm scared to death. Okay, we're on a ship, 3D pop ship test. Don't float away. This better be anchored down. Somebody better made one of those slip knots. L4 slip knot. I know my knots. Don't lie to me. You don't even know that one. Whoa, this is shaky. Let's move to the next scene. I'm definitely not just going to pan the camera around. I would never do that, so. Someone's yelling at me. I will soon be arrested, but I'm the police here. The camera police. So we seeing the pop? Or what? Come on, that's leading lines to Pop Town. I don't know what you're complaining about. So I don't know if Canon's handling the lens flares. We've been glimmer glassed on both the whole time, pretty much the whole video. So I'm gonna look over all these results and then do a little outro in the studio, let you know my thoughts. Because your thoughts aren't the correct thoughts, it's my thoughts you need. Okay, whatever that was today, Fuji. Earlier in the video, was I not praising him? Saying, oh, this lens is old, but it never hunts, at least. And in here, that was true. And out in vlogging, that's true. Until you go outside, and then you start panic focusing. And then you latch on backgrounds, and you come back and focus breathing and twitching. God, what a nightmare. Literally unusable. So I have made some conclusions here. User error has struck in us once again down in the night. I don't often use faithful, so when I switched over to it, I'm just like, okay, cool, that's probably a good setting. I didn't realize the last time I used faithful was an experiment for mankind where it was clarity all the way up, sharpening all the way up, and contrast all the way up. That's great profile. I was like, why does that look so over sharpened and ghetto? So I'm like, God, when you see that side by side, it's like, yeah, Fuji's way better. So I just want to show you something. So I'm very lucky that I decided to shoot a whole other thing on the way home because I was just gonna have this footage. I shot a couple scenes, nostalgic neg, Tony 3.2. We stopped it down, we focused like way too far away. I didn't realize it. I was like, oh my God. I recorded one clip and then I looked down the screen to check it and I was like, yeah, that looks perfect. You can't judge focus on a screen. And for some reason, I can't see video playback in the EVF. That would probably help. So like that whole thing with nostalgic neg was basically unusable. And that's kind of the game you play. Like you better have nailed focus at some point. You better have chosen the right one. Whereas Canon, it's just gonna autofocus on your subject and you get this pop and it's beautiful and it wasn't perfect at all. It did hunt. Hey, film school. Hey, this is what I learned at film school. Did you know that? You didn't foresee that knowledge. I'll tell you that much. But from what I'm seeing, when I got this back, I was like, oh God, Fuji's out of focus, Canon's over sharpened, this girl's yawning at my footage. I was like, okay, that was not a great display of talent or ability. And just so you know, like I did just a couple clips in Canon C-Log 2, like then it just looks beautiful. It's perfect. It's like there's nothing wrong. It's not over sharpened. It's just magical Canon footage, beautiful separation, guy belching his hot dog lunch. It's fine. I mean, look at that scene. Come on now. A successful man, downtown, gold buildings. He's on his way back from a lunch break, a business meet. Oh, the moire ruined it all. Oh, moire hell. Why do you do it to me? Come on here, we got hot dog fire. Are you believing that? Hot dog fire with the C-Log 2. This guy has been there for like 30 years. I remember him when I used to work downtown cleaning those windows. I was a high-rise window cleaner and we would go to that guy for hot dogs and I would load it up with the mayo and all these onions. I was like, wow, this is fun. That's why I still have acne. I'm still trying to get rid of that hot dog meat. I did get one scene that could somewhat pass for being in focus. That guy cleaning his truck. Nostalgic neg. It's not bad, but in my opinion, it's no classic neg. Classic neg is the one where I'm just like, damn, that looks so cool. And -1 EV comp finally worked to where everything wasn't clipping like crazy. It was just nice looking. I was like, okay, finally, we found our exposure. And when you're in the shadows, it gets a little dark, but you can raise it. Fuji will let you do that sometimes, I promise. So I don't know, they're both viable options. I would say like the Fuji has the edge for the look. The final look just looks better. It's just, are you gonna pick the right focus? It is doable though. This was all Tony 2.5. I could probably do it wide open. As long as you set the focus not too far, it'll be pretty good and it looks pretty decent. The slight bit of tone, not much, but like I don't mind the whole scene looking as long as it's looking magical. And that's what I was going for and hoping for. And Canon really let me down with that over sharpening profile. I really did ruin my life on that one. But so my final conclusions are, if you are debating, why does it feel like nobody cares about these two combos? Like not one person has ever searched for, oh, I wonder what the 18mm Tony 2 versus the Canons. No one has ever done this. No one cares. No one will even shop around in the links. But still, I work, even if it's unneeded. I'm here. But if you're debating like Canon or Fuji, it is what you think it is. Canon is basically better in every single measurable metric. It'll just look better, better autofocus, stay somewhat similarly abysmal on both. But like Canon will just get you, you'll get more success with it. But then there's that odd touch of Fuji magic where you're just like, Fuji looks better, more dynamic range. Although with the film sims, I don't know, if I choose classic neg versus Canon C-Log 2, we have less, most likely, it might not even be true. So the smart money is on Canon, just better in every way. Color science, just as good, if not better. It's just a more normal color. Fuji has a special look that Canon doesn't really have. Whereas Fuji is just like, you know there's big problems with this relationship, but some of the parts are good. I don't know, like it has its moments, definitely, but autofocus is not one of them. Oh boy, I did just see a deal on a Panasonic G9 II. I never see them used. Someone finally has one. Like a 15, then it's similar, but I feel like you can't beat Fuji Classic Neg for this stuff. Just as long as you nail the focus, which you likely won't. But that's it. That was an experimental song, by the way. Just trying FL Studio. It's weird, I hate it so much. Will not be buying that one, but you can learn to love it. How you doing? Who won the battle today? Which will you buy through the affiliate links? Is Bitcoin leaving your wallet? Have you subscribed for my